Hello, beautiful people. This is Dr. Alisa Medhus with Channeling Eric and with Atlantis Scalar. Story time. My Life After Death, a Memoir from Heaven. We're going to continue with my therapy chapter. My therapy with Kali caused me to have a lot of epiphanies. I thought it said epistaxis, which is a nosebleed. Anyway, one of the biggest was that I'm an amazing person, yes. And I have a really big heart. I think that when you're on earth living your human life, revelations like that sometimes viewed as self-centered or egotistical. No, man, love yourself. I wish I'd been able to tell myself, dude, you're fucking awesome. More when I was alive. Another big aha moment, Kali told me, was that I was more in control of myself than I'd ever imagined when I was a human. These are things we can all learn right now, guys. My bipolar disease made me feel like I wasn't in control when I really was. But now I know that even that was my choice. I wasn't some pawn on a chessboard. I was in control the whole time. I wish I had known that before I fucking died. Still, putting things in perspective sort of healed a part of me, even if it happened after my death. I found out that I wasn't powerless. I had the power in me all along, and I just had to find it. In all our conversations, Kali never used words like hardship or struggle. By showing that my soul had picked to live the life I did as Eric for a reason, she reminded me that there is no right or wrong. Everything is just a lesson. One that, even after death, I'm still learning. There was one thing Kali said that I had to figure out for myself, though. It seemed like I could only stand by helplessly as I watched my family on earth cry and grieve. I didn't know how to comfort them, heal them, and tell them that it was going to be okay. I would continually figure out ways to help, but Kali gave me the emotional support I needed to get through those feelings of frustration and confusion in the meantime. I need a larger type. I swear to God, my eyes are getting old. At the end of my session with her, Kali told me that most of my therapy was finished, but she wasn't going to leave me stranded. She said I could call on her anytime I needed her, and that was a relief. I met with Kali from time to time after that first therapy session, mostly just to go over stuff that we talked about the first time in more detail, or whenever I was feeling like I could use some clarification or a reminder. I know Kali and I will always be friends. Here, each time you connect with someone in spirit, you merge with them more and more. Relationships get a little bit deeper and broader as you become more intimate with their energy. So my connection with her gets stronger and stronger. It's nice knowing that someone's there for you when you need them. And Kali is one of those someones for me. Kali still helps me when I have trouble feeling something with my heart. Sometimes I need a little coaching. She shows me how to tap into a wealth of information using my heart instead of my head. And that takes learning how not to think. Whenever I start to think with my head, she says, Eric, focus on your heart. Look at what you're trying to process as emotions, not thoughts. Every experience comes from an emotional place. Emotions create the thoughts, and the thoughts create experiences. I remember one time she said, the cup that holds knowledge in the heart and the cup that holds knowledge is the heart, and the mind is supposed to take sips from it. Everything starts from the heart. Everything starts with a feeling. I think that's one of the most important things I've learned from Kali. I also think that that's probably one of the most important things people living on Earth should know, true, and pay attention to. It's definitely something I wish I would have done more of when I was alive. Listen to your heart because it knows what it's talking about. Even though I don't have a physical heart anymore, I still listen to my heart as a spirit. That was a huge takeaway from my therapy with Kali. With the information I get through that process, I can continue to grow, but the growth that happens here is not about learning something now. It's about reconnecting to the information that was there all along, but that maybe you couldn't see or access when you were alive. My growth now is more about how I'm going to absorb the knowledge and experiences I already have. It's about whether I'm open to a new perspective and whether my hands and heart are big enough to hold it. End of chapter 9. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. My Life After Death. It's probably available in the library, but it's definitely an amazing read. Love you all.